the Nationals, the Cardinals, and the Giants. Where do you think that Harper could fit in best out of those clubs?
Well, we know the Nationals are willing to spend $300 million, and while the deal or offer is technically off the table, if
Not
Harper, if Harper came back, they'd welcome him with open arms. So they love him. He loves it there. I would not be shocked if he does wind up back with the Nationals. They've been willing to spend on players in the past. Obviously, they had a huge deal with Max Scherzer, which was also $30 million a year, and I think they could negotiate off that price. And maybe they're just setting the tone right now, and they'll jump back in. So I could easily see the Nats for Harper. The Cardinals, I wouldn't rule them out. I think that's a shot for them. They're frustrated. A team that usually wins has not made the playoffs 3 years running. I think they're looking at third base probably more than anything, or potentially first base if they can find someone. Maybe they could be for Goldschmidt, but I think Moustakas or Donaldson, a guy they've tried for in the past, makes sense for them. But Harper clearly does. I think they prefer a left-handed hitter. So Moustakas fits there, as does Harper. They have a lot of right-handed bats. And the Giants, they do not like losing. They had a rough year last year, a rough year the year before. And we know that they didn't get Stanton after trying for him. So Harper, similar type player, similar type money, maybe a little bit more, but they won't have to give up prospects. They've got a new president of baseball operations in Farhan Zaidi. So it's kind of a wild card what they're going to do. But their ownership is willing to spend. So I could see the Giants as well. All those teams, I think, could be in the mix.
Are there any teams that might come out of left field that you wouldn't be shocked if they came in on the Harper chats?
I think we've named the teams that are most likely. At this point, I'd be a little shocked if it's the Cubs. They seem to be interested in holding it down a little bit. I mean, I think they'll spend some money, but to get another big free agent on top of the other free agents that they've signed, I'd be a little surprised there. And the Dodgers, I think through Bill Shaken of the LA Times, it kind of came out they'd like to keep below the luxury tax threshold as they did last year. And if they want to really do that, they're not going to be able to sign Harper. But, I mean, those are two teams that have the revenues that can afford Harper. Where it makes sense, Harper would, I'm sure, love to go to LA. He's from Las Vegas. That's basically his home team. So, I'm not going to rule him out, but a little surprising if he goes to the Dodgers or the Cubs. Anybody else, I'll be shocked that we haven't named to this point.